Hello, badass writers. I'm back in 2017, and I have been reading your surveys and questions about writing. And last year we talked a lot about structure and outline and inciting incidents, and we got away from some of the basics, which are just sit down and do it. And I realized from your surveys that I keep getting this repeating thing from my badass writers. And you are badass because the act of writing is frightening and hard, and to dare to do it automatically makes you a badass. So let's just get that off the table. And when you put pen to paper, you are a writer, and you become a better writer by continuing to try and write. Right? It's the only way to learn. Okay? It's like running a marathon. If you don't get out and run every day, you can't run 26 miles 6 months from now. Right? And you learn every time you write. So let's go back to some of these basics. I know all of you have gotten the free writer webinar. If you haven't, holler and sign up at the bottom of this video. Send us your email and we'll send it to you. But you've got that writer's outline. What happens if you did the outline, the inciting incident, and the 6 major plot points that get you to the climax and all that, blah, 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 blah. What happens if you did all that and you're still stuck? Go back to the basics, all right? What happens if you have a great idea in your head and you can't get it on the paper? Go back to the basics. Find a quiet place, sit down, turn on your timer on your phone for 30 minutes and sit there and tell me a story. You can even imagine that you're talking to me. You can imagine you're talking to your mom. You can imagine you're talking to your lover. If you imagine that you're talking to someone that you have very high stakes feelings for, like an ex, or a boss that just fired you, or a coworker that just screwed you over, the more high stakes your object is. And as a writer, we're talking about the person you're telling the story to when I say the object. This is a quick trick to get you unstuck, to get you out of a hole. Imagine you're telling this story to someone that you have very strong feelings for, either very positive or negative. Okay? That's my first trick to get you writing. All you got to do is commit to 30 minutes. I don't care where it is, what time of day it is, whatever. Just turn on your phone and start telling the story. And I'm going to make it really easy. If going to the computer is not easy for you, you can do it by talking into your phone, into a recorder. You can do it by doing a video like this. This is right on my iPhone 6 Plus. This ain't rocket science. You can do it by handwriting in your journal. You can do it by getting a yellow, 8.5 by 11 notepad and write it there. Right? You can tell it to a friend and put it on a recorder. Just 30 minutes. You don't have to finish the story. It doesn't have to be perfect. All you have to do is commit to telling it for 30 minutes. And however it falls out of your mouth, however it falls out of your hands, however it falls out of your fingertips, is story. And let me tell you something about story without an agenda. Writing without knowing where you're going is the best writing. Because you're not self-conscious, you're not trying to be good, you're just trying to commit to telling a story. That's it. That is it. I'm going to do 3 series of videos. It's essentially going to be an hour of free classes over the next 5 days. And this is all in preparation for a free writer's class this week, Sunday. And it will be from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make it, we can send you the recording. It will be a virtual class online. All you have to do is have a computer or a phone, click the link, and you can join the class. But to get the details, you're gonna have to watch the 3 videos that are coming out. This is the first one. In another 24 hours, you'll get another one. Then another 24 hours, you'll get another one, right? And there'll be clues in each of these videos about how to become a part of this free writer's class. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of them. Everybody knows this. I only do 1 writer's retreat a year. I only do a couple of free writer classes each year. So this is your shot. I'm giving you the chance to start 2017 writing for free, okay? So this first exercise that I want you to try, throw away everything you've been doing. Everything I taught you last year, throw it away. You already know how to do that. We're going to do something new, right? We're going to work out a new muscle. You've been working this muscle, okay, the triceps of writing, for a year. Let's work the legs a little. Let's work another part of the brain to get at story, right? And all story is tell me what happened. Just tell me what happened. It's actually just that simple, you know? Have you ever sat there in front of the page or sat there talking? This is more likely what happens. You sit there talking to people about what you want to write about. Now, I'm the director of development for Simon Says Entertainment. We have produced musicals, Broadway musicals. We've produced films, Mother of George, Gun Hill Road, and Night Catches Us, Blue Caprice. And my job as director of development is to look at new projects, to read scripts, and evaluate how strong the script is structurally, how compelling the story is, how marketable the story is, right? And in order to do that, I'm looking at structure and all these great things. So people have sent me drafts that have been through lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. However, the very first thing I look for in the first scene is what happened? What is she telling me happened? What is he? And when I say he or she, I'm talking about the writer. What happened? Just tell me what happened. Every day you go to Facebook and you write a post about what happened. That's all writing is. Tell me what happened. And if at the end of that scene I can't figure out what happened, then the scene's not active. You're not telling me a story yet. You're getting ready to tell me a story. So we're going way back to the basics here to give you some fresh ways of looking at scripts, or some fresh ways for folks who have an idea. And in my job as director of development for Simon Says Entertainment, people constantly want to pitch me ideas. I ain't seen a page of paper yet, but they want to tell me about the story. Okay, I'd rather see it on the page, right? Link the idea of telling. Let me tell you what my story is, and it's about this and it's about that. Link that to putting the story on the page. Don't tell me what the story is about on the page. Just tell me the first thing that happened. You can do that in 2 pages. The first thing that happened. I would love to read those, right? Email us at april-yvette-thompson-coaching@gmail.com. Comment in the bottom of the thread here if you're seeing this on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or on Facebook, wherever. Email us. Say, oh, I want to send you my what happened. I would love to read your what happens. And then continue to listen for these videos, right? If you email us your email address, we'll send you all 3 videos. And we'll also send you the information for signing up for this free class on Sunday. It ain't happening again no time soon. Maybe one other time this year. This is it. So sign up for the class. Make it happen. Even if you can't make the class, you can get the recording. But only if you sign up. All right? So I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear your what happened. I'm listening. I'm here to give feedback. Go right. Bye.